Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Jose Rincon, and I'm the Director of Library Services and Learning Services Coordinator here at Marymount California University. I've been a librarian for 8 years now and earned my master's in library science from Indiana University at Bloomington and my master's in business administration from Marymount California University. I've been here at Marymount for 5 years now. So today, I want to share with you some of the resources and services, and also tell you about our learning support services available to our students. Part of my job here at Marymount is to provide access to information in a variety of different formats to our learning community. A little bit about our collections. We have about 24,000 physical books that our students, faculty, and staff have access to, and also our surrounding community. And we have about 114 ebooks that our students can access. We have about 113 academic databases. And as a librarian, sometimes I come into classrooms and I provide workshops where our students can have the opportunity to explore some of these databases and find some tools to assist them with retrieving information from them. We have over 3 million electronic articles that our students have access to. And this is part because we belong to a private library consortium called Southern California Electronic Library Consortium. And this library consortium allows us the opportunity to collaborate with other private institutions such as USC, Loyola Marymount, Occidental College, and Pepperdine University. So we're able to share resources, anything that they have in their physical collection or in their electronic collection, we can share. You know, I also have library assistants that support me here in the library. And in the library, I like to keep the noise level down. So I like to create an environment where students can focus and read and go into a study mode. But our library assistants support me in checking in and checking out resources to our students. They also support me with the technology that we offer them, such as computer access. And they help students with retrieving information and evaluating it and looking at it. I want to talk a little bit about the information process that our students engage in here at the university. And our students who come in are familiar with this information process. And they come in already with significant skills. You know, they have to recognize when information is needed. And this information, it could be maybe to complete an assignment, or it could be maybe for their own personal knowledge. Our students have to search and locate for information. And once they do that, they have to retrieve it. And sometimes they come across a new format that they've never used before. It could be an MP3, it could be an MP4, it could be a PDF or an HTML document that they're trying to retrieve, or maybe it's a physical item from the collection. We also support students in evaluating the resources and looking for credibility when they are looking at these resources. They might have to look at the publisher or at the author and define what their credentials are. And once in this process, they're also going to have to read the material that they're finding. And once they complete reading, they have to synthesize the information and make it their own. And this is where they come across academic integrity, you know, being able to come up with their own ideas and their own theories. And then they might be asked to present the information. It could be maybe in a piece of paper, or maybe they are being asked to present a PowerPoint. But these skills here, this information process and these skills, they're information literacy skills, and they have to translate them. And each time that they're giving an assignment, they have to make these skills better. And this will lead them into their profession, and they will continue doing this in higher education. Now, I want to take a moment to also introduce my support staff. I am supported by one of our faculty members, Dr. Patricia Chambers, who comes into our learning support services space and works with her students and also with some of our students who come into this learning environment. I want to also talk about two of our alumni, Althea Thomas and Aya Elhaba. Althea Thomas supports our students in the business curriculum, and Aya Elhaba recently graduated from USC with her master's in global medicine, and she supports our students in the area of science and math. We also have peer tutors who support our students throughout the year. And these students are high-performing students. They are sometimes recommended by our faculty for these positions. And they also receive training and support to grow. You know, our department, our mission is to enhance the educational experience of our students through supportive and individualized learning assistance. We collaborate, you know, with our coordinator of disability resources to bring support to our students with disabilities. Because we are a small campus, we can reach out across our campus and collaborate with faculty and collaborate with advisors and our wellness center and our athletics department. So we support one-on-one tutoring, so our students could come in and do a walk-in. And as they come into the space, they begin to build relationships with our peer tutors. And eventually we start seeing them a little bit more periodically in the space. We also offer group tutoring. Around exam time, our students like to come into the space and start building small groups and start sharing knowledge and work on study guides. And we also have instructors who come into the space and lead small groups before an exam to provide them with additional support. So we provide a space where learning can happen. We also offer study hall. So study hall, any student who's coming in as a freshman or transfer who's a student athlete, they are enrolled in study hall. And we also have students who are returning students and have been performing below a 2.75. These students will be in study hall and they can come into the space, bring their textbooks and receive support in the space. And these students in study hall have to each week clock in 3 hours. And these 3 hours, you know, they can focus on assignments and any resources that they need, we can provide to them to assist them in achieving. You know, with the coronavirus, we have been able to take our services, such as our library services and our learning support services, and transfer them very quickly to online. And we've been able to keep our relationships with our students because we are such a small school. And we've been able to reconnect with them in the online environment. And we've been using a platform called Zoom. And here we're in a meeting, having a professional meeting with some of my student assistants. And we met with President Marcotte for a little professional development meeting. You know, here we have some students, a peer tutor working with a student in the area of general chemistry. And they're using Zoom and they are working on a whiteboard and sharing formulas and sharing ideas there. At the top center, I have a student working on her Psych 150 paper, and she is working on a topic on poverty and substance abuse and taking a closer look at alcoholism. On the left-hand side, we have some students who are in a science course, and we are searching in a database, and we are trying to retrieve information for them. And so I just want to highlight some of the ways that we are still engaging with our student and engaging them in learning. And at the end, we want to celebrate our students. We want them to come out of here and have strong writing skills. And we want them to have leadership experience. We want them to develop public speaking abilities. We want them to have a team mentality. And we also want them to achieve academically. So if they want to continue with higher education, they have some skills to go on. And you know, while they're here, we want them also to get work experience and maybe find an internship in the field that they're interested in. But we want them to have critical thinking skills and problem solving skills when they are done here. Now let's see here. Again, my name is Jose Rincon. If you have any questions, you can contact me and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you for joining us today, and I look forward to meeting you very soon. Stay safe and be well. Thank you.